Hello everyone, I am McGrory the second, and I'm going to be playing Beamng.Drive using the RLS Career Overhaul version 2.1.3 and Career Collection 1.7. So this is something that I've played through before and it's just so much fun, and I think that there might be some form of interest on YouTube for it. So I've had to change my screen size because I run the I've got the Samsung G9 Odyssey thingy-majigger, which is a 32:9. It's effectively two normal monitors in one, two 1440p monitors, and I've had to change it to basically act as one 1440p monitor for this stream, and I should have set all this up before, but I didn't. So let's decide where we want everything to be. We'll put tasks over here, special vehicle keys here, messages, don't really know. We'll just deal with that over there for now. We have the two damage apps, which not too fussed for needing both of them, but we'll just see how we get on. And here we go. Torque curve, I like that a lot. Although I like the navigation to be above it, because the navigation has a really weird overhang. So yeah, right, this might work. Messages we'll just put over here. Okay, so now we get to start our career. So first things first, buy our first car. So we're going to have the option of a Covet, a BX and an I-Series. I personally don't like front wheel drive hatchbacks. Controversial take, I get that, but I don't like them, don't like how they drive, usually don't like how they sound. So we're going to go BX series, even though there's a chance we might just sell it. We might just sell it and take the profit and buy something totally different. But let's see. So now we can get it started. Very disappointing. Open diff, 4-cylinder, no turbo, 147 horsepower. That's no use to us. So let's have a look at what it's worth. So it's worth more than what we paid for it. So if we sold that, we'd have what, 24,500. Let's have a quick look at what's for sale just now, and we will decide from there. So bunch of rolling chassis. We don't have the money to build a rolling chassis, unfortunately. There's a Bastion 3.5, 270,000 miles, but that wouldn't matter too much because we will eventually engine swap it to be the V8. That's a really, really nice option. I'm really tempted by that. Oh, a speaker. Again, 300,000, that's the i4. Yeah, maybe a little bit too base model. That's a good deal. That's a very good deal. 8.5 grand for the Vertex. 300 horsepower, rear wheel drive. I think that probably comes on sport tires, so we could start with a few races. Ooh, there's an 800 series. Not a lot of power. Sunburst, not a lot of power. Another 800. Not enough power. I'm really... what do we want here? Was the Bastion all-wheel drive? No, it's rear-wheel drive, 280 horsepower. You know, I've had way too many Vertexes, but I don't think in my entire overhaul career I've had a Bastion, so I think, can we afford this? We can indeed. Oh, yeah, because this dealership gives you a discount. Sweet. So, 5 grand for a Bastion, that's a deal. That's a big deal. So, we'll sell this because, you know, the Bastion's just better. And when it arrives, we'll start a wee build. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. We have a Bastion. Let's get it delivered. Or I should say just retrieve it from storage. There we go. Look at that. Big chunky tires. Very, very normal. Ooh, excellent boot space. Ooh, yeah, great. I'm guessing it's probably just a basic interior. Yeah, fairly basic. Automatic, but nice enough. I'd drive it. Let's get a look at the almighty 3.5 V6. Ooh. Spicy. Why does it look like a V8? 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. It's just a V6. That was me being a little bit odd there. I'm not sure if dyslexia counts for, you know, counting the ridges on the intake manifold. So, let's get a look at what we can do. I think the cheapest and easiest way to make a little bit of money to begin with is probably going to be to gut the interior out of it, put rally tires on it, and maybe drift steering. That way we can take on the rally car race bit, the rallycross racing. So let's have a look at what that's going to cost us. Now, it's a big heavy car, it's got sport brakes, but I'm tempted. We'll put on full race because they're cheap, right? Let's make sure we can get this stopped. We don't need a front diff because we're not converting to all-wheel drive yet. However, we will be doing that if we decide to do the pro rallycross work. But for right now, we're going to make it nice and straightforward. Very simple build. We're putting good brakes on it. We've got an electronically locking rear diff. It's not ideal, but we'll try it out, right? We'll see how we get on with it. It's cheap enough to put a race adjustable rear diff in it. I know this has probably got the 8-speed gearbox, which is good. But I don't think that's going to... I don't think having a 2.8 rear diff in it is very useful to us. We'll see though. Again, we'll test it out and decide. However, right now we need to work out what type of wheels we want. So we have the Dreed Rally Pros that look really, really bad on this. Oh wow, they are interesting. We can't really go for it. Well, I mean, we could go for something a bit silly, but I'm not sure. I'm also hoping that the suspension on this will be able to handle the kind of bumps and jumps. We will have to take it easy because we don't have rally suspension or anything too impressive like that, but we'll just have to take it as it comes, and we'll do upgrades that are necessary once we know how the car performs, you know. There's no point in us putting the entire $18,000 that we have, or bucks, whatever the B stands for, bitcoins. There's no point in us going that far. Hopefully, because the wheels are just ugly, if we can find 16x8 wheels that look okay on this, which I doubt we will because the car's just too big, but if we can get stuff that doesn't look absolutely dreadful, hopefully they'll still have the rally tyre option. Basket weaves are just not what we're looking for. Cyclones, I mean, this is meant to be a sort of modern day Charger, and these being the original Charger alloys, maybe that, I mean, it still looks silly, but and we can't put the rally tires on it. That's a weird limitation of this game. I don't know why, you know, if an alloy, if a wheel is a 16x8, it should be able to fit any tire that would fit a 16x8. I don't know why they lock it down in such a strange way. I mean, they just look awful. Oh, that's so bad. We don't want them, but we do want something a bit more aggressive. Maybe we can get a more appropriate sized wheel, and just put all-terrains on it. If that is an option. Again, no, nothing in this tire size. Let's try 19 by 11. I mean, that's a bit silly, but they would look nice. Tarmac rally tires. Although we're going to be off-road, we don't really want tarmac rally tires because they're, you know, slicks. That is not what we're looking for right now. Maybe something in the 17 area, right? So 17 by 9. Gavril Sports. What do they look like? Oh, I mean, not great, but they're cheap. Cheaper than Hirochi Sun Sport. Okadai, they're a little too Japanese looking, although I bet there is certain Japanese style alloys that will look good on this. Okay. I think if they were bigger, might look a bit better. I do like the Wangan two-piece. They remind me of Work Emotions. Is it Work Emotions? Can't quite remember. Gripple Dunes. Now, don't need something. We don't need a Dune tire. That's a little bit silly. But what about Gripple Pro Street? I don't know how they handle the off-road. Why is this such a challenge? 17 by 9s. Surely we should be able to get some sort of all-terrain tire for a 17 by 9. We don't really want to go up to 18s because it does get a little bit harder. In real life, the bigger the alloy, or the bigger the wheel, the harder it is to find all-terrains for them. Yeah, 17 by 10, that would be tasty on it. Racer Sport. No, okay. Well, what about going really silly, right? Let's get... surely there's something. Okay, they're cheap enough, right? And I like them. I like the clockwise. Sport Race, Sport, Tarmac Rally, Modified, what are they? No idea. Stretch Sports, ugh, gross. Although the 18s probably are the sort of size that we're looking for. If we go a little bit bigger. ZT55s. Sport, Race, Sport, all terrain. Oh. And they are even bigger. Oh, just crazy. Okay, we might just have to make this thing look awful with some Rally Sport or whatever they're called. Dreed Pro. But that's very disappointing. 15 by 7. Oh, so bad. I'm also worried about this amount of weight over the jumps. I just don't think that... I think we need... Oh, okay. Hold on a second. They're not crazy. What's the difference here? Oh, okay. The spokes that you can't really see. Interesting. Okay. Well... I think I like the bead lock, slightly more modern look. So 15 by 7 track fab R200B, right? Where is the front suspension? Now we already did front pads. We did steering, front wheels. Now 15 by 7 to R200B. They also fit up front. Okay, front bead lock, front dirt caps. What do they do? Oh. No. If you were trying to build a Knight Rider clone, then it would work, but not for me, thank you. We'll just leave them black just now. Front hubs with large cap alternate. Small caps. I'd say the small caps look a little bit better, but do we really care that much? I don't think so. We'll just leave them. Okay, now, race tires, rally front tires. I guess they're going to be tiny. Yep, they are. So 28 by 8, all terrains. I guess they'll do as nicely. That'll have to do as nicely. Silver anodine. Ooh, bronze. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we're making them bronze. Yep. Dead skin. Oh, no, that's bare aluminium. Which still does look okay. But yeah, the bronze. Let's get that. And then I think that might be it. We might just leave it here. Now, is this turbocharged? I don't think it will be for this power level. Stock intake. Could put a sport intake on it, but again, I don't think we're going to need it. Rear wheel drive transfer case. Locking torque converter. That'll do fine. Okay, let's get to gutting it. Right, so, my parts. I can already sell all of this. Let's just see what happens when we sell it all. Oh, there's the door. Okay, so back to it. Hopefully we won't have any more deliveries arriving. So we don't need the badging. Not that it matters for weight, but it's money we can sell, isn't it? Anti-lock brakes, not great when you're off-roading. They can often just make things more difficult. We'll remove all the badges because we don't need them. We don't need comfort mode. We don't need drive modes at all. We'll keep the driver's seat. We'll remove the driving electronics. We will remove the mufflers. Might sound quite bad, but we'll save weight. We'll make power, and we'll just take it from there. So, front brake discs, hub caps. Door. Oh, we'll remove the door panels. License plate. We will remove the other door panel. We will remove. Keep the body as it is. We'll get rid of the horn because I don't use it at all. Passenger seat. Let's get that gone. Is that it? Nope, we're going to have the rear door panels. And we're going to have the rear seats. And what else? Standard gauges we can't touch. The steering wheel, we'll leave that there. We want the car to still look like a functioning vehicle, you know? But we just don't need to lug around all the extra weight for the interior. The trunk, well, we'll leave that. Under tray, we'll leave that for protection. Hopefully it helps us out. And that might be it done. Wait, we still have another door card to take out, don't we? So, rear left door glass. So is it rear right door? There we go. Yep. Excellent. Okay. Get a quick look around. So, the interior looks empty. Nice. Looks light. Could remove the window, the side mirrors, but I don't really feel the need to. I don't think we need to go that far. Especially for the basic race. For the amateur league, it's not gonna be too difficult, I don't think. Now we do still have a decent amount of money sitting. We can't afford a sequential gearbox, or we probably could, but I don't want to put that much money into it. I don't really want to put the V8 in it yet. That's just more money as well. But what we could do is take a look at the suspension. I said we weren't going to, but with this weight, I'm worried. I think that we would do better to have the rally suspension. So, there we go, rally front suspension. We gained quite a bit of ride height there. Do we have a rally sway bar? We'll just leave the standard one. I'm wouldn't really like to put a race one in. If you have rally suspension but with a really stiff roll bar, it can be quite unpredictable and quite loose, which obviously is the opposite of what we're going for. I know we have the drifting front steering, but that's just because we anticipate that it's a rally car and it will get loose at some point, and that's okay, but we do need to handle it. But the goal isn't to get it loose. So there we go, rally suspension all the way around. That's a cheap mod. Hopefully, I don't know what that'll achieve for us, but we'll do it. And that might be us. Roof accessory. I mean, we could put a roof box on it, but again, I don't feel the need to. In the trunk, ooh, make it look a little bit smarter. That's a bit much for a V6. That's way too much for a V6. That's way too much full stop. Okay. I mean, I like that. I do like that. And we've got the money. Why not? Let's treat ourselves. Let's treat ourselves. Under tray. Just making sure we couldn't put on like a reinforced under tray. That would be cool. And we shall purchase all of this. So, here we are. It's been 20 minutes. I'm aware. But we have our first car. And we're actually ready to do some driving. So, let's get it started up. We did put on the... that rear definitely not going to work. That's atrocious. Okay, and it sounds really... But we'll deal with that. But the diff we can't deal with. That needs changed. So... rear suspension. Rear diff. Let's go. Do you know what? I know it's a lot more money, but if we're going to keep this car, let's invest in it within, you know, within reason, and we'll sell everything else that we have in storage. So let's go. Much better. Okay, now actually have rotation. So, do we try the rally course? It's risky, but it could be fun. Achieve this to earn a reward of 2,000 and 1 bonus star. Okay, let's go. Okay, slow off the line. It is a heavy car. It's only rear wheel drive, and you know we're on fairly skinny all-terrain tires, so I wasn't expecting much from it. This course may be more set up for actual off-roaders rather than amateur rally cars, but things got tight there. All tight through there, but it's fine. I don't know if we can make it up this hill. It's a struggle trying to manage the spin, but we are making it. Okay, keep it going. Let's not get too bogged down. This is potentially even taller. Right, okay. Now I believe we are at the top of the car park. We are. Yep. Okay. It's the weight that's causing this so much bother. The power's actually quite good. It's very, very linear since it's naturally at a speed, which means it's manageable. At least 297 horsepower for what we're trying to achieve is probably fine. How did we get on? 1,500. Okay. Okay, that's better than I thought. I'll take that. Now we have the return course. Yeah, I know it takes a different route, but hopefully not much because it's a little bit weak. But there we go. Okay, struggling to keep it. I need to remember how heavy this is. The brakes I know we put on the pads, but in terms of just overall traction and grip, the weight sloshes around. You could do an all-wheel drive swap on this. That is an option. I wasn't planning on doing it until it's time for the more professional level of the rallycross racing, by which point we should have made a little bit more money, but we never actually tuned the car at all. The alignment or the tyre pressures or even how locked the grip is. I wonder how much more performance we can squeeze out of this. I believe this course takes us out yet towards the quarry. So back onto the dirt. Oh no! Oh, I thought I could be really cheeky and just clip that there, but no. Okay. This is so bad. I'm looking forward to getting the V8 installed in this. The thing is, I would like to save up and get the 6.9, but I guess we'll just need to wait and see if we can afford that, and when we can afford that. I don't want to waste money on a 5.7 and then later on upgrade to a 6.9. Keep the V6 until it's time to do it what I would call properly. Now this rally finishes down here and the next one starts, but the next one I think actually has a fairly steep climb at it, which is, you know, fine, but not entirely sure this is the car for that. Again, with the weight and the skinny tyres and all that sort of stuff, I'm not sure this is going to work, but there's the stage in here. There we go. Right, so rally stage 3, here we go. Yeah, I think this means that we've made what, $4,500? 4,500 for these couple of days. Let's get the angle just right to conserve our momentum up now. Yes, we can. Okay, slight bog there. I'm not sure why I decided to change it. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. I got completely lost there. I think I've only done this rally once before, and I think I did the same thing last time. But let's see how we can get on with this. First impressions over a couple of jumps. It lands hard. This thing is just so heavy. Not entirely sure I'm happy with this. It's just so much weight for the suspension to catch. I guess we'll just have to be very careful with it. We've done damage, but I don't think anything's mechanical. I think it's all superficial, hopefully. But that will make it quite cheap to repair. But time will tell. And also, if it's just superficial, we probably won't bother up repairing it, because if you spend too much time worrying about how your car looks, you end up just throwing away money throughout the career. So I tend to save the repairs for actual mechanical issues. And yeah, this is a long rally course. 29 checkpoints. I was worried that we'd kind of damage the line in there, but I don't think we have. I think we will, but don't remember where this course goes, but we're on checkpoint 19 out of 29. time to come in. Back around. Oh, this is just my fault. I'm making this all up. But luckily, I wasn't really doing this for money. I was doing this to get used to the car and just test it out. So I'm not too upset by not making a huge amount of stuff. Where is it? Oh, and I was too busy looking around. I crashed. So now we are going to repair the car. When I find the finish line. Oh, okay, event executed, so this was all a big waste of time. So there we go. I guess our big waste of time was wasted. Yeah, that was great. So, my first YouTube video ever, and it ended pretty badly, let's face it, but hopefully we'll have more luck next time. Anyway, thanks everyone, bye bye.